In this video, we're going to do some EFT tapping for if you're going through a breakup. Now, of course, there's going to be a lot of specific elements to your situation. I'll touch on that at the end, but I think there's some shared human experiences for when you're going through something like this. So hopefully this tapping will help you support yourself through this process. So on the side of the hand, even though I'm going through this breakup, and it's not easy, I choose to love and accept myself anyway. Even though I'm going through this breakup and there is so much going on inside me, I choose to love and honor myself and everything I'm feeling. Even though I'm going through this, I'm going through a breakup. Sometimes a word like breakup sounds like it's over. But it's a process. It's a process for me internally. It's a process for my emotions. It's even a process for my body and my nervous system to adjust to this. And I'm giving this time to myself to help support myself through that. And I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. And taking a moment to realize that it is possible for me to truly love and accept even myself and the different feelings and emotions happening inside of me. It is possible to give myself love. And I'm going to try as best I can. Okay, now through the points. This breakup. I'm going through a breakup. Sometimes we don't even like to say it. I'm going through a breakup. And no matter what anyone else thinks, because it's quite possible that people around me have their own opinions about the situation, I have my own process here. I have my own feelings. And whatever feelings I have about how this happened, maybe it was mutual, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was amicable, maybe it was ugly. And the truth is, while we might call some worse than others, there's nothing fun about this. And there's a lot for me to process, no matter how it went down. And this time is for me to be with those feelings, relaxing all the rationalizations, relaxing the story, even relaxing my own opinions about whether this should or shouldn't have happened, whether it was the right thing to do, or it came out of nowhere. Behind all of that are just the raw feelings of it. And I'm giving myself permission to go there as much as feels comfortable for me. Just feeling the feelings themselves. Relaxing even the names, the titles we give to these emotions. And I'm giving myself this space to just honor exactly what I'm feeling. exactly the way it's showing up for me. Because there's going to be layers. There's going to be different stages of this. And one of the best things I can do is give myself this space for the feelings to come up and to use this process to help send these signals of safety to my body. Yeah, there's pain here. This does hurt. But I am okay. It might not feel like I'm okay. But my body is fundamentally safe here. This might feel brutal. But this is something we will go through. And I'm supporting myself in that process. And noticing the layers of sadness, the feelings of loss. And I want to recognize that I'm not just going to tap this away immediately. I may have to grieve a bit. And that's totally natural. It's completely healthy for this to be a grieving process. If it takes some time, if it takes adjusting, that's okay. This process is to help support me, allowing myself to really grieve. Because we don't always do that with the relationship. We focus on moving on or rationalizing. But it's okay to be sad. It's okay to grieve. I'm allowing those feelings to come up. Whenever they come up, it's okay. It's not weakness to feel this. And on the other side of the spectrum, some intense feelings of anger, frustration, resentment, and rage. Those may come up. Those may be coming up right now. It's a bit of a roller coaster. And that's okay. Of course it is. But we want to let that roller coaster play itself out. It needs to do that. I'm supporting that process now. Any anger or rage or intense feelings that I might be holding back because I've been told it's bad or wrong to feel those, or that I should just be moving on. Whatever feelings are here are here. Whatever needs our attention simply needs it. It's okay. And any feelings of fear that may arise, fear of being alone, that too is very human. And I'm not going to argue with it or minimize it or say, well, you don't need anyone, you're fine. I'm just honoring exactly how the feeling feels. If it's afraid of being alone, you might notice something interesting. There's your feeling, and then there's how you are being with that feeling. We can be with that feeling, or we can ignore the feeling. We can welcome the feeling, or we can suppress the feeling. So it's not alone. I'm not even really alone in some ways. There is a relationship between me and my inner world. It's okay to focus on that relationship right now. That is the most important relationship. It's that relationship which never ends that will help get me through whatever feelings are coming up, whatever process is necessary. For the other relationship, the one that ended, I'm supporting myself. I'm strengthening my own inner relationship to help support me through whatever process needs to take place for this to feel healed, for this to feel resolved. But no need to rush that process. Just supporting it so it can happen in its most natural way. Okay, take a deep breath. Good, I hope that helps. And one thing I highly recommend is you do some tapping even on your own on some of the specific elements when it feels appropriate for you. You know, if there's a particularly heated conversation or the sound of a voice or something in a specific way that you miss, doing some tapping on those, right? Even though I miss this, or even though I'm feeling so angry about that conversation. Because those specific ways that those things appear for you, those are really deeply, you could say, embedded. They are very close. They're very connected to your own wiring, right? The neurons, everything about that situation. There's a lot of power in those specific elements as well. So return to this as much as you need. Remember, you're not a repair project. You're not bad or wrong for whatever feelings are coming up. This literally is a relationship between you and your thoughts, feelings, and emotions. If you want to get a little more into how you can conceptualize that and work with that in some very gentle ways, I have an ebook below called You're Not a Repair Project, which is free and talks about some of this approach. So I hope this helps. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, and repeat as necessary. Thanks.